Great to talk to you, and it's great to talk to you and ask a first question about football as opposed to what DIY you've been doing or how the kids have been going or how the training at home's been going, because we've got these potential playoffs on the horizon. How much has that kind of galvanised you and the rest of the players?
Yeah, of course. I think it's come as a welcome boost for everyone, especially us as players. The last couple of months been difficult for everyone. Obviously, like we said, people's health and safety comes first, but I think we're starting to come out the other side now. Seeing signs of everyday life and start getting back to normal. Hopefully in the next few weeks or whatever. So that's good. But yeah, on the football side, we heard the news last Friday. Obviously, I think from everyone's point of view, we'd all want to finish playing the season, because that's what everyone wants to do. But we put ourselves in a fantastic position to be in them playoffs. So when they've done the vote, and obviously they voted for sort of free to go up. Rightly so. They're up there for a reason. Listen, if it can't be played, I think you should reward success. So yeah, fair play to them. They're on the right side of the line and they deserve to go up. But I think it was also right that the team just below them who've worked hard as well to put themselves in a good position for promotion also for them in the playoff spots where we all get a chance to finish what we started. So yeah, it's good. It's good times and all the lads are buzzing. We can't wait. Obviously we've got to wait the next couple of days to get it clarified and they'll probably set dates out of when we're going to be back playing. I'm hoping it's in the next few weeks and we can crack on. So yeah, really excited for it.
Yeah, like you mentioned there, you've still got to wait for the green light. But you've spoken about this, and your teammates have spoken about this when we've talked to them as well. That one of the most difficult parts of this whole time in lockdown is that you've been training, keeping yourself fit, but not necessarily knowing what for or when for, and when you're going to be playing again. But to have this carrot now in front of you, how much of a lift is that giving you, and what have you noticed with your teammates as well?
Oh yeah, massive boost. As soon as Friday, I was out. I didn't even know what was going on really Friday. I was out with the little ones and having a walk and stuff. Next thing you know, my phone's going mad, and obviously we'd seen what's going on. And I think from our point of view, if you're mid-table or bottom half, it's difficult for them to keep motivated because they probably had, everyone probably knew the inkling of it was going to be finished. But we sort of, we sort of knew that there's still a chance of we would get a chance to go up. So we've been training on our own, and mentally, it's tough. I think I've been there before with a long injury. You train on your own is very tough, but you've just got to have that focus in mind of what's to come. So look, yeah, as soon as the news come out Friday, and like I say, it's not 100% goal, but I think you're more or less there when things start coming out on Sky Sports News. You're more or less there. So we've been preparing as normal. The gaffer's been great with us. We've had him on the calls, and he's just been saying like, look, now step the training up. We've been doing our sessions, what Pablo's been sending us, but this next week we've got to step it up on our own. I've been out this morning, just getting the short and sharp stuff ready to go really, because I think we'll have a couple of weeks, but then we'll be straight into it. But it's just exciting. It's exciting. Look, the only downside is the supporters are not going to be there, to see us over the line. But it'll be on Sky Sports, and they'll all be able to watch it. So it's up to us now to go and give everything we've got, and hopefully finish what we started. Because it's been, I think you look at the season as a whole, it's been so positive, and everyone's got a bit of a smile on the face. It's been very difficult the last few years. In terms of league tables and stuff. But this year, we've set out a promotion push, and we're right in the mix, and we've got a chance to put it over the line then.
How strange is it going to be, Nicky? Because I suppose by the time you're actually playing, it's good. You've probably off for about 3 months as an extended pre-season, and then you come back into the biggest games of the season. How difficult is that going to be for you?
Yeah, of course it's going to be difficult, but I think everyone's in the same boat. It's not as if it's just us. So, we just look, like I say, everyone's been ticking over. And look, what the playoffs is like. It's anyone's on the day. Everything goes out the window. So we've just got to prepare as best we can the next few weeks. And and then when the first leg is, we're ready to go. Listen, we respect all the other teams in there, all good sides in their own right. And I think if you look at the top 7 teams this year, I think every one of those can consider themselves just unlucky to fall short of the top 3, because every game we've all played each other, they've all been really close. So yeah, it's going to be a good battle, but we're excited for it, because with the uncertainty that's been spread about the last couple of months, it's just good to see a bit of positivity. And like I say, we're coming out the other side now, and yeah, I'm just excited. It's going to be strange that there are no fans there, but we know they'll be there supporting us at home, watching on the TV and stuff. So yeah, the boys are buzzing. As last couple of days we've all been speaking, and everyone's just super excited. When you play football, like this is to get promoted. There's nothing better. You can't explain it. So we've got that opportunity now. So let's take it.
Are there any reservations at all? We've seen, I think Troy Deeney's come out today, hasn't he? So he doesn't want to go back to training or anything because he's a bit worried. Is there any of that, or you're okay with the situation?
Look, I've seen a lot of things on social media about people don't want to come back to play, or they don't think it's safe to play, blah blah blah. But from my point of view, look, I understand that if there is people who don't want to come back and that they don't feel safe, or if they've got young kids, or the missus is pregnant or whatever, that's fair enough. That's that. I seen Joey Barton, and I speak about it the other day, and my views of him, that's fine. Totally respect anyone's decision, but that's fine. Don't play them. But there's other people that can play. From my point of view, does not even enter my mind. I think if someone said to me, even if it was, I wasn't as sure as I am now, I'd still play. That's it. That's my view on it. And I share the majority of, it's a unanimous decision from our lads. We're all on the same page. We've got a chance to really do something for the club and as a team and as a group of lads that you've worked hard for all season. So, but look, like I say again, I totally understand people who are still a bit worried. But from my point of view, it's more dangerous. The way that we're going to do the testing and how clean the clubs are, and you're in a safer place than you are, then you're at more risk than you are. You're at more risk going to a supermarket or going to a petrol station, filling your car up, that hundreds of people have touched the same pump. So, from my point of view, I think that I just think there won't be a safe place to play. Yes, from my point of view, I don't think there'll be a safer place to play, especially with all the testing. But look, like I say, I totally understand. If people don't want to play, that's fine. That's their choice. They don't have to play. But there's there's other people that want to step in and play. So, but yeah, like I say, I totally respect it. But from my point of view, you're at more risk going to a supermarket or a petrol station, like I've just said. So, but from all the lads, we've discussed it, and everyone spoke about it, and unanimous. When you've got a chance to do something to be remembered for, why not? And I do truly believe it is safe to go and play. Look at Germany; they've gone and done it, no problems. So, I think we've got to look at them and go from there. So, just exciting times, really, again.
You mentioned earlier, Nicky, about obviously the big shame will be that the fans won't be able to come into the ground and that they won't be able to watch the playoffs. Such a big part of the playoffs as well. And outside from the football this week, they've shown great support again, haven't they? You've probably seen on Twitter, and the club have been talking as well, that obviously the remaining fixtures of League Two won't be played, and you'd think some fans will be entitled to a season ticket refund for those games that they won't be able to get to at the end of the season. But the majority of fans that I've seen, and the majority of fans that have got in touch with the club, saying we keep the money, we're sticking by the club. We know it's been a kind of difficult time financially. It just shows a great level of support for the club.
Yeah, honestly, I think as a group of lads, we're just overwhelmed by what we've seen. Obviously, we've seen it on social media. I was looking through last night, the response to what the club have said and about the fans not wanting refunds, etc. And for us as players, that's just fantastic. We're football fans ourselves, so we know that they pay their hard-earned money to come and watch us up and down the country. It's people's lives. People laugh when they go, "Oh, it's a religion." Well, it is. Football's a religion to people, and our fans, like I say, I'm blown away. All of us, all the teammates, the gaffer, the chairman, everyone that works for the club. I think that we're blown away by the support that we've had, and the response of people not wanting refunds. Because we had some big games coming up, especially at home with the playoff running, and obviously they're not going to be able to come to the playoff game. Look, they're going to be able to watch it on Sky, but it's not they're not going to get the same buzz. So listen. I can't say thank you from myself and the team, all my teammates, for what they've done and what they're saying about refunds for season tickets. And from our point of view now, I think it's even more important that we try and get over the line, and we give everything we've got to get promoted. Because from my point of view, you look at the progress we've made over the last couple of months with this virus. Next season, I think fans will come back quicker than people thought. So what a better way. There's no better way for us than to get them to League One, and they can pack it out at our place. Because I've no doubts that the first game that they're allowed back to, they'll fill it. And, we want to go and test ourselves against Sunderland and Portsmouth and all the big clubs in League One. There'll be people coming down from the Championship. So that's what we want to give them. So hopefully we can make that happen, and we'll be giving everything we've got to make sure we do that.
Just finally from me, Nicky, in the same spirit of those fans that will say keep the money to the club, don't give me my season ticket refund, you guys, the coaching on the playing staff and the coaching staff, forgoing your bonuses for reaching the playoffs. It's a great gesture, and talk me through how that came about.
Yeah, of course. Look, it's not. We had a discussion about it, but it wasn't even a long one, because I think from us as players, we appreciate how the club have been with us as players. It's a difficult time. Obviously, but especially with money and the money situation. The chairman's been great. We've had Zoom calls with him. Can't speak highly enough of how he's treated us. We're still getting paid and stuff. So when we got asked the question, obviously these questions got to be asked. At the start of the season, you put things in place of if we get to the playoff, bonuses, whatever. But we understand that for us to play these games, the club are not generating any money. So we when the question was asked, there wasn't a 1 minute, sweetheart. There wasn't a debate. There was no. Oh yeah, we'll go back and see what everyone thinks. It was unanimous straight away, because we understand. Look, we understand what the club have done for us in terms, like the chairman, he's been great, like I say, with money. So when we got asked if would we not take any match appearance or whatever it is in the playoff, we said straight away, yeah. We didn't even hesitate. There was no to and fro in. It was straight away of no problem. We understand that the club, they're not generating any money. I think that's the least we could do. We don't want any appearance money. The most important thing for us is go back playing and try and help this club get back to where it belongs. And for the sake of a bit of money, money comes and goes. It's the memories that you want, and we want that memory of everyone. So for us it was a no-brainer. No-brainer for us to do. So like I said, everything that the club have done for the players in terms of no one being messed about with money and reassuring us, it was the least we could do.
Great stuff, Nicky. That's all from me, and hope to see you soon.
Yeah, top.